Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow gamers, welcome back to another episode of Gamercraft, and you can probably see behind me that there is something new. Now, we'll get to that later, but in today's episode, I have quite a bit planned. We're going to be focusing a lot less on buildings and a lot more on the technical side. You see, me, Casey, and Siphon are going into business together, an empire, if you will, and we need farms. We need things to sell. So, our plan is industrial district in the Mesa. Now, the area has basically already been chosen. So, I'm going to start working on a raid farm. But before we do that, let's address the elephant in the room, the giant chicken. Now, the giant chicken has come from somewhere. I don't know. I AFK'd overnight down there, and it was here when I came back. Only person I can think who could have or would have done it is Tack. So, here's the clip I recorded of me coming out of the AFK area and finding it. So, I've just logged on to the server, not even 5 minutes yet, and well, I was doing some mundane tasks that don't need to be recorded, just going about. And then I come up from down at the bottom of the slime farm. That's our way up, by the way. Where I was doing some tasks. Look over at my base. And somebody's made a chicken. Looks like there's a sign above it of some sorts. Like a thought bubble. Help. Oh, I wonder who made this. It's amazing. I love it. Oh, it's crying. The chicken is crying. On top of my base, there's a chicken. That is a thing. Does it have a tail? Do chickens have tails? I think they have little feathery outie bits. But I don't think they have little red tails. Maybe, has somebody signed it, like left a sign at the bottom? They've left their loom here. They've left their looms. Oh, wait. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, looms are just for banners. So those are actually part of the design. This is amazing. For those of you guys who haven't been watching my streams or just don't know, because I don't even know if I showed any of this on stream. I've just been throwing eggs at people randomly because our egg supply in the back here is overflowing. And you know who I think I know who did this. It's gotta be Tack. It has to be Takodamae. I just know it has to, because I have thrown so many eggs at her. She has taken the egg beating. That is awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little clip where I discovered the chicken. Now there's a little bit more that I have to show that I've discovered about the chicken since then, and we're gonna have to show that later though, because currently we have a task at hand, and I intend to complete this task today. That task, you may be wondering, is we're building a raid farm, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's a very simple design. The design is by a guy who goes by the name of, let me pull it up, IanXO4. That guy, his link will be down in the description, and you guys should go definitely check him out. He is a very good tutorial man. Anyways, I've got all the resources here, chilling out, and we're gonna hop into a lovely little time lapse. So, I'll see you there.
Go.
farm is 100% complete, and I actually did a little bit of work. I don't remember if I time-lapsed this, but I did do storage as well. So just in case I didn't time-lapse that, that has been done. And if we're looking here, we have no emeralds because, well, I did AFK for a bit, and now they're all in block form in my ender chest. But, well, I didn't AFK, but I ran it for a bit. You can't AFK this farm. Yeah, but we have quite the lot of totems, and all this redstone dust in here is from running the farm. This farm produces gunpowder and spider eyes and lots of emeralds, which are all stuff that we have decided to collect from it. Specifically, at least. It also, glass bottles or something I decided to put as a filter, though we probably won't keep it like that for long. And that's really basically it. So, next thing's next in this episode, and I know I said I wasn't going to do a lot of building, but we have a building to build. And that building is a shop. A beautiful shop. A wonderful shop. A shop to sell stuff, such as slime, emeralds, and basically everything that we are producing from farms. Now, we have tons of farms built up, and the problem is we don't have a shop for them. So this will solve that problem, because we haven't been getting sales from the 2 shops that we do have, other than the few here and there sells. So let's go to spawn, where this shop is going to be built. As the night falls on the Paperhat server, I have marked out the area where the shop is going to go. Now, this shop is actually bigger than the area that has been marked out for it, because it extends in that way a little ways, where we're going to have to terraform up. But it comes out, cuts through here, and goes all the way around over to here, where the entrance is actually going to be right here-ish. And yeah, it's a fairly big shop, but we need it to be fairly big if we're gonna get everything that we want inside of it. First things first, we have to get rid of all this dirt and stone. So that's what I'm gonna do. The build, ladies and gentlemen, is complete, but there is some bits that I haven't shown you in the time lapse. So I'm going to look over and you're going to see what they are. Voila, the build is done. I've done a little bit of stuff over here as well. As you can see, I did trees, custom trees. 2 of them, and then I have no idea if this was in the time lapse. Probably not, but I made this beautiful little custom cliff to go right there, because I didn't want just another barrier wall, whatever they're called. I really like the cliff, so hopefully you guys do as well. But the shop is 100% complete. I actually finished it last night, and I've just logged back on after stocking it last night, and it doesn't appear that we have made any sales. Basically, we're using the emeralds and the totems. We're selling those here, along with slime balls. So, as you can see, the farms we're building are actually coming in useful. And I've got a cat here, the protector, to keep away creepers and phantoms for the shoppers, so that they can have a lovely shopping experience in peace. Anyways, if we head back to base, we can see the chicken is still up in the sky, and he's begging for help, which isn't exactly what I want him to say. Now, the thing is that my base is really short, so the chicken is like a beacon, so people know where I live. So we're gonna change the words on the sign, and we're gonna leave the chicken. We're gonna change it to have my initials, so SBG, and then people will know where I live. And then we're gonna keep it up probably just until I get a taller building, which probably won't happen. So it's gonna basically be there forever. Anyways, let's get up there and change the words. We finished up the text on top of, or on the thought bubble of the chicken, and I'm gonna reveal it to you guys, but it is raining, so ignore the video rain quality. But as you can see, SBG, it's supposed to look wonky like that. It's supposed to be like kind of a cartoony text, and I quite like the way it looks. I removed all the scaffolding as well, like the little piece of cobble that was hanging out of his wing. That's all gone, and now that it's raining, actually, we can fly up and see it. Look at that. It's even good from the air. And land in water. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, because this is the end of the episode. So, almost land on one of those stepping stones. Anyways, this is the end of the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We've done stuff with chickens. We built up a shop. We built up a raid farm. And we look like Takodamae. So today, I think, was a pretty good episode. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.